Good morning. The name my mother and father gave me, John Fitzgerald Kennedy Junior. The name that was given to me by our secret federal government, the cabal, David Keith Quigley. I want to thank all you Lions with all my heart. I turned 64 the other day and I got some wonderful blessings, some wonderful birthday cards. And I want to thank you all so very, very much. You Lions. If you don't know what I mean when I call people Lions, it's the people that share my story, that don't give up. They know the truth when they see it, and they know they are being hindered and blocked. And hello, all. If you have been hindered, harassed, and taken down on social media for sharing this book, please email me. Please send me an email. I'm going to keep records of everybody that has been taken down just for holding this book up, Stolen Identity. It's time we sell some books, people. It's time we get this out. All love to all of you. All so much love. At the top of my YouTube, first of all, it's pretty bad when my own girlfriend, Robin, has to subscribe over and over and over again to my YouTube channel because she gets unsubscribed with no reason, but it just disappears. So please pass the word out and resubscribe to my YouTube channel if you've been taken down without your knowledge. Just check it out. See if you're still subscribed to my channel, because my own girlfriend, it's like 3 or 4 times now. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, you won't get the message when I'm going live. Good morning to you all. I want to thank you all again so much for the birthday cards and the blessings, and things are happening. I pinned a video that was made for me, and it's a beautiful documentary. And I watched that the other day with Robin, just a couple of days ago. I think it had been out a couple of days already, but King Smarty had just sent it to me, and I checked it out. I had tears in my eyes. I am a victim of MK Ultra. I am a victim of our government's mind control, torture, and I learned a lot from it. I learned a lot from what I was taught. Call it teaching, discipline. But when the things are done to me and people around me over and over and over again in that society, you tend to blow it off. You just say, well, that's no big deal. Well, if you watch that video, I watched that video and I was like, that's pretty harsh. That is a pretty harsh video. And then I sat there and I thought about what I just was thinking and said, that's pretty harsh. And I went, but it's true. And there's so much else in there that is true that you don't know about. And, I was thinking the creator of that video was kind of harsh, but no, not at all. Not at all. That video is 100% truthful. I might not want to admit it in my own consciousness just because I lived it, but it is true. And there's a lot of things, I didn't make the video, so there's a few things that aren't correct. It's not harsh enough. In that video, she shows a house that me and my son purchased. Really nice 2-story house. No, people, the house me and my son purchased was a 1961 mobile home that was run down, and it did not look nothing like that house in the video. It looked like a run down, 60-year-old mobile home that's been sitting in the desert. It was bad. So there's a lot of things in that video that aren't quite right. Another thing I noticed was I don't know if it was animated or how it was created, but they say Leonard Skinner. I believe that's what they said, but it's Leonard Skinner. So there's a few things that aren't totally correct, but it's correct, people. So please share that video. It was so well made that it needs to go viral. I'm sure King Smarty, Source Directives, and had a lot to do with it. King Smarty has a heart of gold. He really, really does. He sent me these pendants. If you watch that video, it shares my website. These are awesome, and they help us so very, very much. It's hard to explain if you're not familiar with the cabal and their programming. They go out of their way to keep you busy, to keep you in poverty. And we're breaking through all that, and they're losing, people. The cabal are losing. But for instance, me and Robin have been remodeling. A lot of people have sent us gifts to remodel the old trailer house that me and my son purchased. And once again, thank you so much. Well, being hindered, we took out, we basically gutted the inside of the trailer and started over. So we had the old swamp cooler sitting in the yard in a pile to be hauled to the dump. We had the old heater that was in here in a pile. We had doors and old lumber and cabinets and stuff in a pile to be hauled off to the dump. But I also had about 300 or 400 bricks sitting in the yard. And talking about being hindered is just one way. So the city comes over, they see all the trash that we just removed a few days prior in a pile. They seen 300 or 400 bricks stacked up on a pallet in the front yard. They took a picture of all those bricks, and they said, you got till December 2nd to clean it up or you're going to start being fined. So the last 4 days, I paved my front yard. I wanted to do it nice, but I was on a timeline. I wanted to start making Robin some flower beds out of bricks and things like that. But now I was on a timeline. So those 300 or 400 bricks got set as pavers in the front yard. They came out really nice, but it took 4 days of my time because I was now on a time limit. I didn't get to build what I wanted to. And I had to pay people to come over and haul the trash away, which I was going to do anyway, and clean up the yard, but it's just being hindered. That took up, altogether, 4 days, and I hadn't been able to, we had Thanksgiving, and I don't mean to be crying or anything, but we had Thanksgiving. I got a blessing with some money, so we bought a stove on Marketplace. A month ago, I had purchased some wire to wire it for 220, the breakers and all that, but I didn't even get time. I wanted to really cook a turkey. Me and my son, in the 10 years we were here, never had cooked a turkey. I barbecued a couple sometimes on the barbecue, burn them half the time. But it's just the point of being hindered, and that's how they do it. They keep you busy. I would much rather be on The Tonight Show, people, sharing my story, getting it out to the world that, hey, I'm John Fitzgerald Kennedy Junior We need justice because my story affects us all, but we're being hindered and blocked. And what I was going to say a few minutes ago, you lions, you know who you are, Jody and Val and Lanny and on, Brenda Scott, Price, all of you lions, Mojo. There's so many of you. Valerie and Amy and, Kathleen and everybody that's on here. Some of you use code words and for your profiles, which I don't blame you, but send me an email because I talked to a lawyer the other day. I did. I said, I want justice for my lions that get taken down and harassed and hindered for holding this book up. I want justice. The lawyer said, yeah, you deserve justice. Let's do it. So, yeah, please email me and I'll make records of all of you that have been hindered, blocked, shadow banned, and taken down for simply the freedom of speech and sharing the truth and sharing my story. And we're going to get justice. We are, straight up. And I'm getting my name back. It's so nice when people come to me and say, hey, I believe your story. I'm going to help you. And King Smarty is right up there, number one. The money he has put out. He's got a heart of gold, people. And that's Source Directives. And I'm so bad with names. I'm trying. www.smartiescorner.com. And if you go to the video pinned here, you can also find my webpage. Sue Greenwald, we've been doing videos, and Dr. Kia, and I want to keep doing them. I'm almost done with this place. As you can see, I got to put closet doors up and all kinds of little stuff like that. But it's nice. It's livable for now. I mean, I don't have a kitchen yet, but it's coming. It's coming. The bathroom, heck, I had an accident in the bathroom. Somebody said, don't share that story, but I was putting the toilet in and I actually fell on the toilet, broke a rib and, cracked a rib, whatever. I was spitting up blood for a couple of weeks, and not just a little bit. I was spitting up blood, and my whole chest was one big bruise. But we got a toilet in, we got a bathtub surround in, we got a wash tub in there, a bathroom sink, and a couple of cabinets stuck in there, some cabinets above it. So the bathroom's coming around. I still got to do some work, and Robin's got to do her magic painting it. But it's livable. We're going to be working on the doors. I just went to the Boys and Girls Club thrift store, had 50% off Black Friday. So I got 2 doors. I'm going to have to modify them and do some cutting. And I'm either going to make them for the closet here or front doors. But I'll have to do some major modifying. But I got 2 doors for $15. And I was jazzed. It's things like that are making this place come together. And Robin, with all her help, and everybody, all your help, when you send me a birthday card and there's $20 in it or whatever, or more or less, even $1. And it's like, thank you so very much for trying to help the cause. And if you purchase a necklace on the website, it's all been donated. It's all to help get this story out. And we're going to plug for Mary Maxwell. She came here a few weeks ago. This is her book, Stop Lying About the Marathon Bombing or Else. Mary Maxwell. She's a truther. Wonderful, awesome lady. She sent me a couple of her books. Look what she did to this one. My daddy. That's my daddy. But she's sharing the truth. She's got me in a few pages of one of her books. I'm not sure if it's this one or not. She spent the time to share my story. She came up here and did an interview with me, made a couple awesome videos. She's sharing those, getting lots of views. PETA and King and Sue and everybody, they're all getting the story out. We're all getting the story out. So please keep sharing. Don't give up. It means so much to me, Robin, and the world, because my story affects you all. It really, really does. I'm exposing the truth at the top, how they really operate. And if you see that video, that little short documentary, I think they're going to be making another one also. It's right on the money, people. It really, really is, except for a couple of little things. Like I said, the house is a two-story house they show in the video. And it wasn't even nearly that. A lot of people wouldn't even moved in here or lived here. But me and my son, we made it home for 9 years that he was alive. God, I didn't sleep good last night. I was drinking, I was dreaming, I was drinking a cup of coffee, and that cup of coffee was full of grounds. And if you've seen my story, you know I've been in a few plane crashes, helicopter crashes, things like that. But I had a dream and it wouldn't go away. I kept crashing this airplane over and over and over again. And the landing gear wouldn't go down, and I'm flying it and I'm crashing on the ground and skidding down the runway. But it was over and over and over again in little different scenarios in my dream. And finally, I was like, I got to wake up. I can't handle this no more. And I woke up. And it was already 5 o'clock in the morning. So I went and got me some coffee. I didn't have to dream about having coffee. But with all my heart and soul, thank you. Once again, if you are one of my lions, and there's so many of them that have been taken down on social media, been harassed, been told you're not allowed to share misinformation and all this. I had 45,000 followers on TikTok and growing. I was getting 1,000 followers a day, and they removed my account for no reason. They wouldn't even let me download my videos. They just removed me, and they owed me money. They charged me for advertisement for a video that I wanted to share, and they didn't even post it. They just removed my account. So as far as I'm concerned, thank you, Valerie. Truth is coming out. We will not stop sharing. Incredible story. This needs to go world. Let's go, Lions. Thank you, Amy. Thank you all. Mojo goes on Facebook, and me and her on my birthday the other day, we went live together and we were both kicked off. I started sharing a little bit of the truth, and the truth hurts people. So they just simply removed me and Mojo. I had to appeal it and all that, and they finally put it back on. But that's what they do. You know, if you're speaking the truth, they remove you, they hinder you. Well, let's get justice, people, legally. Let's do it legally. So send me an email, your name, and how many accounts you've. I mean, Brenda Scott Price, for God's sakes. I think she's on 14 accounts. She said, I'm never going to give up. Think about what you have to do to have 14 accounts. God bless her soul. Mojo, all of you that have been taken down, and you keep coming back because you know the truth will set us all free. I started a saying last year, well, early this year, maybe it was last year, justice for John 24. It's justice for all. It really is. It really is, because the cabal is running the show. And what they do up in these high places to children, I'm sharing some of my experiences, and I'm getting a lot of help. But watch the video. It's true. 100% truth. I've taken 5 DNA tests, and they came back saying, yeah, you're 100% European and all this. I finally, Robin did a GoFundMe. And by the way, don't do GoFundMe. It's really hard to get your money out. But Robin did a GoFundMe. We got a few $1,000s together. We went straight to a laboratory. And we sent them, we had to purchase DNA of my father, the same DNA that went into outer space, people, of my father. Hair samples, hundreds of dollars just to purchase DNA. We didn't have my mother's DNA tested because, you know, my mother was killed a long time ago and replaced. So what replacement DNA did we have to test? You know, really confusing. I made a video last year. Matter of fact, it was a year ago that Robin came out. We made a video of where my mother was shot dead in front of me and I was kidnapped. And all of a sudden, after we made that video, somebody came along with a bulldozer and a tractor and tore it all down in the video where I made. And they built up a really expensive fence all around it so nobody can see in, nobody can get in where my mother was killed. And maybe her body was buried. The things they do to cover up the truth. It's crazy. Holotech R&D. Let's go, go, go. Hey, brother. King Smarty. Peace, brother. All love with all my heart. We love you. We're going to get this truth out. It's all done. It's done. The cabal are finished. And King's in the house, people. King Smarty. Source Directives is in the house. He's all about love, helping, and setting things straight. Wonderful supporter of mine. Awesome man. I'm proud to call him. It's funny. He calls me Johnny Boy. And now Robin calls me Johnny Boy. But I love it. I love it. I love it. So anyway, like I said, if you have been hindered, if you have been harassed on social media, let me know. We're going to put it all down, and we're going to take some legal action, people. Once again, I'm in this book. I saw me somewhere in this book. But this lady, she's 77 years old. She's a truther. She's a go-getter. And she's an awesome lady. She came to visit me. Me and Robin fell in love with this lady right here. She is awesome, getting the truth out, researching things. She wants my name back. She wants everything back for me, just like many people do. And we're going to do it. You know, she's so helpful on saying, hey, this is how you get your name back. This is how you get your birth certificate. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. It's totally awesome. This book is called Stop Lying About the Marathon Bombing or Else. Mary W. Maxwell. I was talking to her. She said, I don't know my books. I give them away. So find out. I'm not sure how you can get a book from Mary, but if you want this book, check it out. I'm in it somewhere. I believe it's this one. She has, when she was here, we were talking, but I think she has about 20 books out. And she actually put me in a few pages, mentioned that she believes in me, she met me, and she wants to start helping share the truth, and so on and so on and so on. Yeah, once again, it's all about love. It's all about light. And I really want to thank all of you. I know we're hindered. We're all hindered, and they make it hard to share the truth, but we're doing it. We're doing it. And they don't want you to know the truth. They really don't. So I'm going to end it here. I don't want it too long. My screen just flashed for some reason. It did that with me right before I came on. I don't know what's happening. It's being monitored, for sure. But yeah, a wonderful video made by PETA. I believe it's pronounced PETA, with the help, I'm sure, of the King. So God bless you all. Thank you all. Thank Daddy, like King said the other day when he messaged me. Thank Daddy. Each and every day. All love, people. All love, and share like never before, because we are on our way to victory against the cabal. Peace out. Much love, much respect, and God bless.